Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to today's session, where we get the opportunity to listen to Betty and Pascal Oloo as they share with us their knowledge regarding products, and we also get a chance to ask your questions through the chats that you have option there. My name is Alan Wanjohi. I've been with the company for the last 6 years, and it's been an amazing journey for me. And the last 6 years, just being able to see people come in and change their lives for the better has been incredible for me. And mine is just to assure you of our support from the company side, and that we'll keep giving our best to ensure that in this journey, where we've decided to partner together to make the world a healthier and a happier place, that we're going to do our part. So today, that I want to welcome Betty, who's going to take us to the next session, which is the product session. Betty, all the way, is a world team member based in South Africa. So Betty, if you can hear me, I want to welcome you and you can take it away and take us to the next session. Betty, karibu sana.
Asante. Thank you very much and welcome everybody. As always, it's a pleasure to spend our Thursday evenings with you and give you the warmest welcome and to look forward to sharing with you our Q&A today. It's been a while since we did a Q&A. So some questions have accumulated. We have some good ones, and I thought it would be a good opportunity for us to look at some of them. It is always a good thing for us to learn because the industry we are in deals with people, and our scientific advisory board is always at work trying to find the best things for us to improve our lifestyles, especially to deal with lifestyle-related illnesses, which we can reverse using our lifestyle and our dietary choices. So from wherever you are, whether you are an old distributor like ourselves or a very new one, you're very welcome, and I hope that you'll find the questions interesting and beneficial. And as always, I will not take the questions now, but if you send them, we can put it in, either we can send you an answer or have it in the next Q&A. And without further ado, as you know, today we are also going to be having recognition, which means that the excitement is high, and so we'll run through the questions as fast as possible so that we can get on to the exciting business of recognition, which is always a source of encouragement and enjoyment for us. So the first question I got was from a person who wanted to know how to assist an older lady whose heart function is beginning to deteriorate a little bit. As we might be aware, as we get older in the later years, 80s and so on, it might be that our hearts are not functioning very well, not because of any serious illness, but just because time has passed and maybe a few things here and there need to be rectified. So for such a situation, we'll of course recommend omega-3 salmon oil for them, as well as coenzyme Q10, as well as lipotropic adjunct and garlic allium. This combination will take care both of blood health, and the CoQ10 is going to be useful in helping the heart, assisting the heart function. Then, of course, as always, our supplements work hand in hand with our lifestyle, and we would recommend regular, easy exercise, because this is an older person. Maybe they can take up some walking or any activity which they find that they are comfortable with and can do consistently. In addition to that, we recommend that they look at their diet and eliminate any problematic foods, for example, junk food, highly processed foods, and replace them with better choices. At this stage also is good to keep an eye on the blood pressure of the older lady, as well as their body weight, because this could be what is bringing about the deterioration. Maybe they can be attending a clinic, they can get one of those home use ones with which they can check their own blood pressure. So moving on to the next question was about allergies, and here In South Africa, it is springtime, so we have got lots of pollen in the air, and allergy sufferers are really having a hard time. As we know, this seasonal allergies takes various forms. Some people have runny noses, some people will have itchy eyes, some people will have coughs, and all of them as a result of the body overreacting. It is another example of an autoimmune situation where the body overreacts to something which is not actually deadly to it, but it reacts very strongly. So in order to help calm down the system, we recommend herbal respiratory complex, which is a herbal preparation with herbs that help the respiratory system to function better. We also recommend flavonoid complex, which, as you know, also contains a little bit of vitamin C, but we can also, in addition to flavonoid complex, also recommend vitamin C sustained release or chewable C. And the third product we would want to add is omega-3 salmon oil, which helps to relieve the inflammation that usually accompanies allergic reactions. On the personal lifestyle side, we recommend that the person with suffering from allergies to try and identify triggers, because normally the triggers, and imagine not all the triggers can be eliminated. So for example, if you are reacting to pollen, you may not really be able to eliminate the pollen from your environment. You can try putting on a mask if it's very bad, or some people have air filters in the house and so on. But wherever possible, we can avoid the triggers once we have identified them. Also, there are certain foods that exacerbate the allergic reaction. One of them is refined sugar, as well as certain types of grains. Some people find that they get worse if they are using dairy, and others if they are using a diet that is heavy in grain foods like wheat and so on, especially refined grain foods. So one can try to see if there are certain foods that they notice makes the situation worse, because allergies tend to run in families and tend to run in certain people. So it is something that we need to try to identify for the specific person what makes things worse. I have been an allergy sufferer, but with the use of products, I've found that as the time has passed, it has resolved, and now it's a very little, maybe just occasionally, once in a very long time, when there is specific grass pollen in the air, not all pollen. So each person who suffers from allergies can try and find what exactly can help for them. But of course, the supplements are going to play a very important role for helping the system to calm down. Then we go on to the third question was from someone who was asking what to recommend for a young girl who has poor appetite and is not eating well, which we know is a problem, especially for the young ones in these years when they are supposed to be growing very fast. They need a good diet to support the growth of the body. And for that, we would recommend NutriShake, ProVitality, and vitamin B complex. Vitamin B complex will be very important, not only for the tissue development, but also for energy production, blood production, and so on. So we recommend those three, and we know ProVitality is power-packed with antioxidants, threonine, and so on. So those will be recommendation on the product side, but on the personal side, I think here one thing that sometimes a parent of such a child might not think of is some of the pressures that come from social media. So maybe if the child finds that gaining weight, what might happen is they may now eat because of teasing to the underlying cause of the loss of appetite. It could be illness, it could be stress, as I've said, related to maybe changes in the body. Problem because it's not really a normal thing for a young growing person to lose their appetite for no reason. Then, of course, to support that, we also recommend that they take up exercise and sports. because this is going to help not only with if there are maybe certain issues with weight gain, it will also help to improve their mood and to give them some way to relieve stress and those negative energies from their system. Also, the third recommendation is that to be careful with food choices, because if the appetite is poor, it means that they're eating little, which means the little that they eat should be as beneficial to the body as possible. So rather than to opt for junk food and rubbish food, to opt for nutritious food as far as possible, so that the little they eat is going to work together with the supplements and give them rich enough nutrition to support them. Then the next question was about hypothyroidism, that is low thyroid function. And this is from a person who has had thyroid surgery to reduce the size of their thyroid gland because it was overactive. Now it has ended in causing them to have a low function of the thyroid gland, which can also have some negative effects, such as weight gain, such as lack of energy, and so on. So here we recommend that they supplement with magnesium, and as well as multimineral alfalfa and vitamin B complex, as well as NutriShake. So we recommend those four. And on the lifestyle side, we recommend exercise to help with the energy levels and adequate sleep. These two together will help the person if the hypothyroidism is leading to lack of energy or lassitude. They need to be more careful about getting enough sleep, but also being active, because being active means that the sleep is going to improve. But unfortunately, if one is not feeling energetic, one normally does not want to do a lot of activity. Now, that is where vitamin B complex is going to come in and help, because it helps with the energy boost as well as in boosting the moods if one is feeling a bit low as a result of the low function of the thyroid. Okay, then another question was about sickle cell anemia and what supplements can be recommended for a girl who has sickle cell anemia, a teenage girl. And here we'll recommend ProVitality. We recommend zinc, very important for people with sickle cell anemia, because it helps in recovery during recovery after maybe a crisis. And we also recommend vitamin B complex, which assists in the formation of blood. As you know, sickle cell anemia is a blood condition. And then we also recommend NutriShake, especially after they've had a crisis and the body needs something to assist it in the recovery process. Then NutriShake will play an important role. Another thing that tends to happen with people with sickle cell is that they tend to have a poor appetite. So again, NutriShake is going to be useful there. If they don't feel like eating, the NutriShake will give them a protein source as they try to get back to normal after crisis. Crises are a normal part of sickle cell anemia, so we cannot eliminate them. What we can do is try to help the body to deal better with them. Another thing that someone was asking in connection with sickle cell anemia is how to get rid of the pain. The products are not going to get rid of the pain, because the pain is a result of the damage that is done by the sickling of the blood. So the important thing there is to discuss with the doctor a good pain management system to help them when they go into a sickle cell crisis. So together with the doctor, you can formulate a pain management system, maybe certain painkillers that work well so that they can get them. Either if some can be taken at home, if the pain is very bad, they would need to go into hospital to be attended to for the pain management there. We also recommend for the lifestyle side, people with sickle cell, it's very important that they are well hydrated. They should drink plenty of water. And especially in these hot days, hot, dry days, we need to make sure that they are drinking plenty of water. Maybe they can drink other things, but water is very, very important. They should also prioritize rest. And this tends to be a problem with young people, teenagers. They want to be going, But of course, rest is very important for someone who's suffering from sickle cell, and also to try and have a healthy diet, because there is a tendency for the body to be more in need because of the destruction that the illness does, to eat healthy food and keep unhealthy food at a minimum. Okay, that is, then the next question was about pancreatic stones. These are related to gallstones also. These are stones, mineral stones that form either in the gall bladder and the bile duct, and can also be in the pancreas. And here we'll recommend multimineral alfalfa. We also recommend beta-GAD and vitamin B complex to help with the stones. It takes time for the body to be able to dissolve the stones. Of course, it might be quite uncomfortable while it lasts, but this combination will help the body to dissolve the stones. Again, on the dietary side, we recommend avoiding factory fats and choosing healthy fats from things like avocados, coconuts, and so on, and also avoiding junk food, which usually tends to be made with unhealthy fats. These place unnecessary pressure on the bile ducts and can lead to stones being formed. So choose healthier fats and healthy food in general. Then another question, several questions actually were to do with kidney problems. Some were simply problems that were starting, others were advanced kidney problems with people already being under dialysis. That is when the machines help the body to get free, to detox, because the kidneys are not functioning well. So as I think I mentioned before, that some of the kidney problems can be related to diabetes. It's one of the leading causes of kidney problems, because the diabetes damages the fine blood vessels that are in the kidney and can lead to the kidney not functioning well. Of course, also because the kidney is going to be performing a function that is not its function, which is dealing with sugar. The kidney is not supposed to be dealing with sugar, it's supposed to be dealing with salts and water. So that is one important reason to make sure that if we know people who have got diabetes, that we encourage them to resolve the diabetes before it starts damaging other organs, because it does if it is not dealt with effectively. Then for the person who has got kidney problems, remember, if they're already advanced, they have got maybe stage 3 or 4 kidney disease, it's already quite a heavy burden on the kidney. So we recommend that we don't recommend too many supplements for them in order not to overload the system. So we'll just recommend beta-GAD and multimineral for those undergoing dialysis. Then further inquiry can be whether the person, in addition to kidney problems, has got heart problems. Then we would add coenzyme Q10. And if they have got diabetes, we would add botanical balance to the mix. But if those were the heart and the sugar metabolism are okay, then we will simply have beta-GAD and multimineral, especially if they're undergoing dialysis, so that we don't overload the system. Then another, I think we can have 1 or 2 more questions. There was someone who a number of people wanted to know about swelling legs and swelling feet. And this is also another condition where I would recommend a visit to the doctor to find out an underlying cause. Normally, this problem can have an underlying cause. For example, one thing could be the circulation is not working very well, which could indicate a problem with the heart, or it could be that there is water retention, which could indicate a problem with the kidney. So it is important to consult a doctor so as to find out the underlying problem of the swelling of the legs and the feet, especially if it is chronic and does not go away after a day of two of elevating the legs when one is sitting down. So on the lifestyle side, we'd recommend, of course, to visit a doctor to increase the amount of movement and avoid sitting for prolonged periods, avoid tight shoes and anything that can interfere with circulation. For certain people, they may find that compression stockings, those tight stockings that you put on, might help to reduce the leg swelling. And also, as I said, elevating the legs when one is sitting down, maybe at the end of the day, may help to drain the fluid that is collecting in the legs and the feet. Then on the supplement side, we recommend magnesium, we recommend multimineral alfalfa, and we also recommend omega-3 salmon oil together with those lifestyle changes. Then I think the last question here is going to be lupus. So lupus is an autoimmune condition that is triggered, it can be genetic, but it is triggered by some environmental factors in those who are genetically predisposed to being sensitive. And it can manifest itself in many ways. It can be systemic, that it affects various organs in the body, especially the kidney can be quite problematic. It can also affect the skin, so that there are skin patches on the skin. So the lifestyle side for lupus, we recommend a healthy diet with minimally processed foods. And then from the NEOLIFE side, we recommend ProVitality as well as zinc. And if you have acidophilus in your market, we also recommend acidophilus, because the problems with lupus can be originating from the gut. If there is a problem, the lupus is affecting the skin, sometimes it makes it uncomfortable for a person to be out in the sun, which means they'll try to avoid being in the sun. And if that is the case, then we would recommend that they supplement with vitamin D, because they would not be getting enough of it if they are not spending time in the sun, and they will be needing it. I think that I shall stop there so that we can move on to the next session, which is going to be the lovely session of recognition. And so I think Paul and Alan, let me hand over to you that you take us through the excitement of the recognition. Well done, everybody who is to be recognized. And for others who are not being recognized, there's always next time. So let's always be hopeful. Thank you very much. And let's go, Alan. Hey, Alan.
Alan, you're muted.
Yeah.
It looks like he's having a challenge with connection. Alan, can you hear me? Hi, Alan, can you hear me? So I think I'll pick it up from there as we wait for Alan to be able to join us properly. He might be having a challenge with connection. So I'm going to share my screen quite quickly, and then from there can be able to proceed. But I just want to thank Betty for that session, which she has just given to us right now regarding our product and answering some of the questions that we have, which we really needed some help with. And I believe that we have been able to get some answers moving forward. So thank you so much, Betty, for that session. I just want
welcome, always a pleasure.
Thank you, Betty, thank you. Let me put on my video. All right, so thank you so much and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our recognition today for the month of September, which just came and went very fast. But great things happened in the region in East Africa, and that is what we are about to celebrate today. So we always say this is a platform which is created for you so that we can be able to recognize you for the good job that you have done across the month. And you know, when you are recognized in a time like this one, it means there is still so much you can be able to do so that you can be able to achieve more. And our mission, just to remind our people on the call, is to be able to make the world a healthier and a happier place. And we always believe that starts with you. So the first entry into our business, we call it distributors. And these are people who are invited at some point as guests. They come to look at the opportunity and they make a decision to be able to be part of the organization and to be part of the opportunity. And we really want to celebrate all the distributors that are joining us and they are new distributors in the month of September. And this is how it happened in Uganda. We had 150 distributors joining us in September. Kenya, we had 259. And Tanzania had a record-breaking of 880 new distributors joining in the month of September. And in total, we had 1,289 people joining our business. Some of them are on this call, others are not. So if you're on this call, we just want to say, good job, congratulations for joining the company. And we just want to pledge our support to make sure that whatever brought you here, you'll be able to achieve it. So be attending this kind of meetings and you'll be able to achieve a lot of things that that comes with joining the opportunity. All right. So moving forward, when you become when you join as a distributor, you start transitioning through the process. And you now go to a step which we call a manager step. And these are people who have started earning from the sales volume bonus from the company. And in the month of, before I go to how many people join, those are some of the benefits, the things that will move you as a new distributor to be able to want to build a business which is a manager size. And I want you to sit down with the person who brought you to the call or brought you to the business, your uplines. They'll be able to show you how you can be able to build your business to the level of manager, and you can be able to get all the benefits that you can be able to see on the screen, being recognition, you get a pin, you attend special manager school, you're earning retail profit. And as I said, you start earning the sales volume bonus, which is about 5%. And guess what? You're on your way to becoming a senior manager. So in East Africa, Uganda, we had 34 managers. Kenya, we had 60. And Tanzania had a whooping 213 new managers in the month of September. Indeed, great things are happening in East Africa, and Tanzania is leading the pack. They are doing a good job, and we will just want to say congratulations to all the brand new managers who are on the call today. You're most welcome. Continue building, and you'll be able to get to the next level. So in total in East Africa, we had 307 managers stepping up in our business. Then from managers, you move up on the ladder, you go to senior managers. And these are people who have been able to empower other people. They are sharing the products that Betty has spoken about, and they are sharing this opportunity with a lot of people. And guess what? Their benefits are a lot more than what we have been able to see with a person who is a manager. So you can see there's a recognition, you get a senior manager pin, you attend special senior manager schools. We had one in Kenya at KICC on Saturday, and this Sunday we are having one in Uganda, and on the 30th of this month, you're going to have another one in Tanzania. So all these new senior managers they invited, make sure you attend those kind of schools because they help you to be able to understand how to move from senior manager to the next level. So you can see all those benefits, and one highlight is your sales volume bonus has started increasing. Remember, a manager was getting 5%. Yours now gets to 10 to 20%. And there's a lot happening, and there's incentives for you to be able to win, and you're on your way to becoming a director. So how many senior managers did we have in our business? In Uganda, we had 5. Kenya, we had 29. And Tanzania had 116. Quite exciting to see Tanzania really doing such a wonderful job, bringing in people and helping them to transition through the process. And in total, we had 150 senior managers in our region, and we can do more. So we need to make sure the people that we bring to the business, we show them how to become senior managers. The next step, which is slightly higher than senior manager, we call it executive managers. And these are people who are doing between 2,000 and 3,000 QPVs in a month. And we had some good results. Kenya, we had 5 executive managers. Tanzania had 25. And guess what? Uganda had 9. So I just want to congratulate all the countries And specifically, I just want to point at Uganda. 9, it's a good progress, it's a good improvement, but Tanzania, well done. Kenya, keep on keeping. We can be able to make it and transition a lot of people to executive managers. And in total, we had 39 people becoming executive managers. So if you're on this call as an executive manager, a senior manager, a manager, I just want to say a big congratulations. And if some of those people are not here on the call, please pass our congratulations to them, tell them job well done. One of the system of building our business is sponsoring through what we call the 3 in 30. And 3 in 30 specifically means, as a distributor, you'd introduce 3 people in the business every single month. So that is what we call a 3 in 30. And every month you do that, you get a pin, you get some gifts that you get alongside. And when you repeat sponsoring 3 people in 30 days, and then you do it in 6 months, you become what we call a superstar. And today we are going to see some of the people who have been able to sponsor all the way to superstar. But you're going to start with the people who have been able to start the process. And when you start the process, you do a 3 in 30 and we call you 1 star. So I'm just going to read their names very quickly. Elizabeth Mbaya and Simon Mbaya, Rachel Mutungu and Marion Dumu, Julius Bitsi and Tabu Nyambo, Savera Maganga and Jotham, Evelyn June and Munir Ikbar, Desderia and Daniel Bomba, Livinas Mchunguzi Bonas, Elgiva Munuo and Alexandra, Miriam Lebilika Leisa, Vanis Lumumba and Michael Kayimba, Ann Boya and Wilfrida Mboya. So those are some of the people who have been able to do the 3 in 30 1 star. So congratulations to all of them moving forward. We have Beatrice Mulaya and Consolata, Okuli Elbarik Mboya, Francis Elijah and Anchel Manasse, Sayuni Mugata and George Kaswalala, Mariam Yunusa and Barik Bakari. Then we have Sosta Chelela, Angatha Kencha, Asha Mfaume and Stanley Gonda, Stella Zenda and Singbeta Zeda, what a name, great name there. Elizabeth Kulo and Bahati Sylvester. And then we have Joyce Maregesi and Rose Masulia. So all those again, they have also been able to do a 3 in 30 1 star. And if they repeated this month, they are going to the next level, which we call 3 in 30 2 stars. So the people who are 2 star in sponsoring 3 in 30, we have Lydia Muraya and Samuel, Lydia Muraya and Samuel, Christine Chelako and Pauletta Kanyika, Agnes Maloel and Jacqueline Leskali, Fatuma Bakari and Farida Bakari, Jocelyn Lutabingwa, David and Rukia Mwaninchembe, Fahia Joa and Nida Joa, Isaac Kayanda and Monica Baragura. We have Ahiza Ngese and Trenis Mpika, Janet Marundo and Josephine Mungombwe, Lillian Lewis Makame, Joyce Jackson Bisa, Spora Kwambi and Daniel Kimambo, Enid Rekenis, those are 2 stars. And then we have Ampiera Ann Mukisa and Joy. Then we have Medicia Trerembe and Shakira. Those are 2 stars, meaning they have been able to do 3 in 30 in in a period of 2 months. So we just want to say congratulations. They are breaking into the 3 countries and they are doing well. And these are people who are building their business. When you endeavor to do the 3 in 30, trust me, you're building a very strong business. So let's see those who have been able to repeat it for the 3rd month. And we have Nazi Bogo and Elijah Mbogo, Catherine Masharia and Sally Mwarema, Josephine Bumberia and Dennis Munganyizi, Jepari, Gimbuzi, and Happy, Gesmira, Maki, and Asumta Shangwa, Anastasia Kayanda and Salome Campbello, Deogracia Kirumira and Mary Nakanzi, congratulations. So those have been able to do it for the 3rd month, and I can see they are still from the 3 countries, and I just want to say congratulations to the 3 stars sponsoring. When you do that for the 4th month, we'll be able to call you a 3 in 30 4-star, meaning you are doing it for the 4th month. And I'll start with James Obedi, it's a 4-star, Mpoki Mwamakamba and Gladness Nyato, Oliver Kimaro and Timothy Murema, congratulations. Valentine Mgoncha and Playgod Kimaro. Before that, Mafikiri and Moses Nyenyembe. And then we have Yasta Francis, Ruth Nambi and Rachel Nakibiringe. Wow, congratulations. Those are our 4 stars, 334 stars. Quite some leaders there. These are people who are really building and they're doing a good job. So congratulations to the 4 stars. When you do it now for the next month, you become a 3 in 30 superstar. And these are people who have been able to sponsor over 18 people in 6 months. And they're doing a great job. And just want us to look at our superstars. Our superstars for this month, we have Teresia Vintu Sanga. So she's the only 4-star, and I just want to say, it's the only superstar. I just want to say congratulations, Teresia Sanga, for doing a good job. And this is somebody who has the potential of becoming a director if they have not become one. So, Alan, you're sharing, we want to continue there? Okay. So I think Alan is still having a challenge. So Alan, don't share. I want to continue.
Okay.
Hi, Alan.
Can you hear me now?
No, your sound is still not clear. So just stop sharing so that I can continue. All right, so let's continue. Let me share again. Thank you, Alan. I know you're having a challenge. Okay. So let's see, apart from the 3 in 30 star where you do it with the rest of the team, we really appreciate people who sponsor personally, because that is the best way to build your business. If you want to build a big business, you need to make sure that your sponsoring is on point. So if you're having any challenge in your business, the first place that you need to look, it is your personal sponsoring, and fix it. So now we have people who have been able to sponsor 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. I just want to say congratulations, because there are so many. But for the purpose of this recognition, we are just going to recognize people who have been able to sponsor 4 people in 1 month. So we have Rael Chepchumba and Julius Coril, Lydia Muraya and Samuel Washira, Mwende Mutiso and David Mutiso, Magdalene Kitema and John Kitoyo, Christine Chelako and Pauletta Kanyika, Joshua Mwangi and Naomi Masharia, Jospat and Pieros Kariuki, congratulations. Esther Wahito, we have Consolata Korongo and Silventas Mayenka, Osiana Sanga and Enea Tewela, that's our present team member. They're just coming from Barcelona, Spain as we speak. Lillian Lewis Makame, Joyce Ponianga and Paul Michael, Darlene Kashombo and Asan Mde, Ann Boya and Wilfrida Bayo, Janeth Marundo and Josephine Mgombwe, and Deborah Michael, Amina and Aisia Haji, Agnes Kazins and Watson Tewele. So all those people have been able to sponsor 4 people personally in the month of September, and I can see some of them are actually between WOW team members, directors. So if you want to fix your business, as I said, you need to fix your sponsoring. So let's see, people have been able to sponsor 5 people in 1 month, the month of September. Ruth Nambi and Rachel Nakibiringe, Clement and Annette, Clement and Annette, that is Bonani Bucha, congratulations Clement. Lilian Donge and Cassian Anastasia, Asha Mfaume and Stanley Mgonda, Beatrice Msofeo and Haman Kizito, congratulations, Beatrice, Witness Bunchi and Witness Bunji and Elizabeth Joannas, congratulations, Witness Bunchi, Hassan Kikowe and Lawarindi Mkombati, congratulations, Zaria and Isa Mpuni, congratulations. So those people have been able to sponsor a record of 5 people in 1 month, and definitely their business is taking a very good shape. So I just want to say congratulations to each and every one of them. So from there we go to people have been able to sponsor 6 people in 1 month. We have Catherine Masharia and Salim Warema. Congratulations, Catherine and Salim, building all the way in Kilifi. Zaituni, Kachama and Muhammad Lukoya, congratulations, Zaituni. Usna Mkupete and Oswald Mwihava, our 3 Ruby director in Tanzania, congratulations. So they have been able, actually, those are our super sponsors. In the month of September, I just want to say a big congratulations for a job well done in the month of September. Keep on keeping on, and the rest of us, we're going to make sure that we also follow the same process. So on top of sponsoring, we also recommend people to be able to use the products and share the products with other people. And for the sake of our recognition, we're just going to look at the top 10 personal PVs across East Africa. So this is the entire region. And we'll start right now. We have Omina Kish and Ajit Shah. They did 3,301. Congratulations, Ajit Shah, for a job well done. Then we have Rael Chepchumba and Julius Correll. Congratulations, Rael, 3,490. Ahida Togo and Daniel Namagela. Congratulations, Haida, 3,741. James and Evans Msinguzi, 3,780. Congratulations. Angada Katsume, that is 3,908. Congratulations. Zainab Kulabu and Asha Amir, 3,924. And remember, these are personal PVs. Bitilda and Doreen Mlacha, 4,034. She actually did a director business just by herself. Then we have Teddy Namudu and Anatoly Kilangwa, another director there, 4,094 personal PVs. Alexander Owar, 4,200. Congratulations, Alexander. And then we have our super seller for the month of September was Rita and Gerald Ziribwaba Gambo. They are actually our 1 Ruby directors doing this business in Kigali, Rwanda, where we do not even have a physical office. And I just want to say congratulations to these leaders, our 1 Ruby director, for a job well done. And it tells us you can succeed in this business anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. These guys are in Rwanda, where there is no physical office, and they are doing such a great job. So I just want to say congratulations to them. Then from there, we go to directors. You know, when you come to this business, we want to help you to build your business to director. Why? Because the director benefits are just amazing. And it helps you to understand the potential of this business. When you look at all those directors, these are people who are enjoying so much, from recognition all the way to red carpet dinner, getting sales volume bonus of 25%, and that is the highest bonus that you can be able to get in the company, sales volume bonus. They are getting leadership development bonus because of helping other people. They are attending special events. So just build your business to director. Do whatever it takes to get your business up to director. You'll be able to enjoy a lot more. And let's see our brand new directors for the month of September. Of course, we had a great number of directors. One of them is Darisa Diela and Kashindi Marenga. Congratulations, Darisa Diela. We have Alexander Owar. Congratulations, Alexander. I think I had a meeting last month with Alexander in Uganda. Congratulations. Akelo Alfin and Okech Dominic. Congratulations, Akelo. Eunice Njeri, Nderi, and David Kimani. Congratulations, Eunice Nderi, for becoming a brand new director. And then we have Evelyn June and Munir Ikbar. Congratulations, Evelyn, for such a job well done. Then we have a Devota Limo and Creighton Matari. Congratulations, Devota. Then we have Joyce Guanchi and Mwangiza Sembe. Congratulations, Joyce, for doing such a good job. Evelina Myeka and Christopher Simoni. Congratulations. Yasta Francis. Congratulations, Yasta, for becoming a brand new director. Then we have Faith Victory Kavea and Emmanuel Kwesha. Congratulations, Faith Victory, for a job well done. Sipora Mkwambi and Daniel Kimambo. Congratulations for a job well done, Sipora Kwambi. So those, and okay, we have Zainabu Gwalib and Asha Amir. Congratulations, Zainabu, Gwalib, and Asha, for stepping up to director in the month of September. And all these people directors, we have a director schools which are happening in the 3 countries in the month of November. So all these people, they're invited, they have qualified to attend these schools, which takes place in some of the best hotels in our country. So in Kenya, it's happening at the Movenpick Hotel. In Tanzania, it's happening at the Serena Hotel. In Uganda, it's happening at the Sheraton Hotel. And that is a place where you want to be. So from there, when you become a director, you need to be consistent 2 months at your title, and then you get what we call, start earning extra money. We call it a new director consistency bonus. And these are some of the people who have been able to win it. Cleopatra Tusime and Silver Innocent, 240,000 Uganda shillings. Congratulations, Cleopatra. And then there is Eliasia Kenje and Benedict Mpanju from Tanzania, 145,000 T shillings. Claire Nambencha from Tanzania, again, 240,000. I mean, that is from Uganda. Clay is from Uganda, 240,000 Uganda shillings. Angada Katsume from Uganda, again, congratulations, Angada, 240,000 Uganda shillings. So those people have been able to earn some extra money for just qualifying at title once they became directors. So the other thing is, the other recommendation is about our Emerald directors. And Emerald directors are simply directors who are qualifying at title every single month. So when you become a director, you need to qualify every single month. You become an Emerald director on your way to becoming the World Team member. So our Emerald directors are brand new Emerald directors, James Raymond and Basiwa Semanda. Congratulations, James Raymond. Is our Emerald director in the month of September. And we just want to say a job well done. Then as an Emerald director, there's an incentive to run for. We call it Emerald Director Consistency Bonus. And these are our winners. We have Gladys Jura Monene from Kenya, 6,800 Kenya shillings. Mother Janja, 6,800 Kenya shillings. We have Christine Mavula from Tanzania, 145,000 T shillings. Anastasia Simon and Mother Mushi, 145,000 T shillings. Omarika Okuya and Fridaus Kombe, 145,000 T shillings. Consolata Korongo and Sylvendas Mayenga, Tanzania, again, 145,000 T shillings. We have Nico and Beatrice and Joka. They have been able to get 145,000 T shillings, building their business all the way in Mbeya. Amina and Aisha Aji, 145,000 T shillings. Opportuna Nichombe, 145,000 T shillings, Tanzania. So all those people have been able to get some extra money, and this money you can get it every month as an Emerald director. So just look out for the incentive flyer, and then you can see how you can get that money. So we also developed brand new Sapphire directors in our business, and I just want to say a big congratulations to our brand new Sapphire director, and that is none other than Mheshimiwa. She's a member of parliament in Tanzania, Felista Deogracia Njau and Cholomoko Ismail Musira. That is why we are calling her Mheshimiwa. And guess what? You know, as a member of parliament, very busy legislating in the laws of the country. She has been able to build a business to Sapphire Director, and this is an amazing leader. We may not be able to listen to her story today, but I'm trying to get her in one of our Swahili presentation so that she can be able to share with us. But I just want to say congratulations to Felista Njao for a job well done, together with your partner Ismail for taking your step to Sapphire Director. So congratulations, and it shows us anybody in this call, you can be able to build this business wherever you are, and you can be able to get to the level that you want to be. So congratulations. We also have people that got a step-up bonus. This one you get as a WOW team member and above. That is Sapphire Director, and the person who is getting step-up bonus this month on top of the check they've been able to make is none other than Veronica Charles, Kinga and Lamek. She has gotten an extra 2.2 million T shillings for stepping up to 1 ruby and being consistent at title. So she has been able to get an extra 2.2 million T shillings. So congratulations, Veronica, for a job well done. So my last recognition, it's the WOW team members and present team members who are getting consistency bonus. We have Fred and Margaret Gishuki, congratulations, 10,000 Kenya shillings extra. Felista Deogracian and Cholomoko Njao, she just stepped up, but she's getting 144,000. That should be Uganda T shillings, not Uganda shillings. We have Queen Luka Malugu, she's from Tanzania. So that currency is wrong. It's supposed to be T shillings, 216. We have Dennis and Rachel Tumshambe from Uganda, 358,000 Uganda shilling. Congratulations, Dennis and Rachel. Veronica Bianga and Spaziona Bona from Tanzania, 216,000 T shillings. We have Grace Chege and Caesar Gitago from Kenya, 10,000 Kenya shillings. Usna Mkupete and Oswald Mwihava, Tanzania, 216,000. Beatrice Sofeo and Elman Kizito, 216,000. Zubeda, our present team member from Tanzania, Zubeda and Fatuma Kichawele, 216,000 T shillings. So I just want to say congratulations to those WOW team members, and there seems there's still more. This is a top up now. The first one was consistency bonus, so they get some top up because of being consistent, qualified. And one of them is Felista Njao. She has been able to get 324,000 T shillings. Queen Luka Malungu and Evan Light, 324,000 T shillings. Veronica Bianga and Sprenshona Bona, 324 T shillings. Usna Mkupete and Oswald Mwihava, 324,000. So those are our WOW team members who have been able to get an extra cash because of doing some of the incentives. So just look out for the incentives. You can be able to earn a lot more. So I just want to thank all on the call today and just congratulate everybody that we have been able to read their name for qualifying in one category or the other. Good job, well done. The month of October is on. Let's continue to build our business, look at the incentive, and make sure the next month, when we are doing the next recognition, your name appears somewhere. We are here to celebrate you. We celebrate success, regardless how small it is. So I just want to thank you, all of us in East Africa. The month of September was one of our biggest months. We did over 1 million PVs, and I know we can repeat it in October and the rest of the month for the year. So I just want to remind you, price list changes on the 15th for the distributors. Please, I know it is a public holiday tomorrow in Tanzania. I hope you've been able to and do your orders today, but Kenya and Uganda, please make sure you do your orders tomorrow so that you can be able to beat the deadline. So I want to thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who has been recognized and wish you all the best as we continue to build our business and make the world a healthier and a happier place to live. So I just want to bring in our leader, Pascal, to be able to close our meeting for tonight. So Pascal, if you can hear me, please take it away.
Yes, Paul, I can hear you. I want to congratulate all those people who've done a fantastic job. For the month of September, And I'm sure they will break the records during the month of October, because when you set new goals for the month, things happen. I would like to share with you a short story to close this meeting. In 1915, a young man called Shu Jung-yu was born in southern part of Seoul in Korea. And he lived in a village with his parents and brothers and sisters. And there was tremendous hardship in that village. So 3 times he tried to escape from his village to go and look for a better life. But 3 times his father went to look for him and brought him back home and told him that he is the eldest son, and therefore the whole family is looking up to him to carry the family tradition of farming. The 4th time he actually escaped and went to the city, the Seoul in Korea. And at the age of 18, he arrived there with little education. He had an equivalent of grade 6, about standard 5. And he started by selling rice. He didn't know how to ride a bike. So when he was given his first job of selling rice, he spent a whole night practicing how to ride a bike. Within 3 months, he was selling more rice than anybody else in the company. He went on to take over that rice business. And because of his belief and indomitable spirits, he started a garage to repair vehicles. He became very successful and eventually formed a company called Hyundai. And not only that, in 1971, with no experience, with no money, he decided to enter into shipbuilding. By 1998, Hyundai was the largest shipbuilding company in the world. He started a construction business. Within 5 or 6 years, he became the largest construction company in Korea. He decided, when there was an oil boom business in the Middle East, he decided to go to Middle East. Within 2 years, he was the largest foreign contractor in the Middle East. And this man had little or no education, standard 5 or 6 of education. And the thing that drove him forward, and he said that in religion, there are miracles, but in politics and business and economics, there are no miracles. There are only indomitable spirit, the power of self-belief, and extreme hard work. You can achieve anything in the world. And as a result of the belief that this man had, he built Hyundai to be one of the, it was the 6th or the 5th or the 6th largest auto company in the world by connection. So this man showed, in fact, he's written a very good book. If you look for the book, it's called Made in Korea by Chung Jung-yu. It's a testimony of the power of belief in a person who believes in his vision and works extremely hard. By the time he passed on, Chung Jung-yu had companies which were worth $77 billion. He had offices in the USA, the offices in Canada, and the offices in Korea, in Japan. He had offices in China. The power of belief. In our business, we have the same opportunity to be successful more than we actually believe we could. 3 things I would recommend to increase your belief. Number 1, have a very clear vision of what you want to become. You need to be able to see it in your mind daily. Number 2, look for a mentor or somebody who has already achieved the success that you want. Number 3, just sheer hard work. If you have these 3 things going for you, you will see the power of belief in your life and the success that you will get. Many people will not believe that it is possible. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for spending this evening with us. I want to thank Paul and Alan for the fantastic recognition they've done for the East African team. And all those leaders in the East African team have done a fantastic job to bring the business to wherever it is. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Good night and God bless.
Thank you, Pascal and Betty. Thank you, everyone. Good night and bye-bye.